Okay, so today I'm gonna talk about the Pueblo Nuevo Ferry, which is located at the Corozal district. Okay, let me present myself. My name is Ayran Mena. I'm from the course History 110 BD, and I'm recording this video the 5th of December 2021. Okay, so the reason why I chose the Pueblo Nuevo Ferry is because of its location and how it impacts the nearby villages such as Chunosh, Copperbank, Little Belize, and Sarteneja. I also wanted to know and research on how people traveled before this Pueblo Nuevo Ferry was built. Okay, so this Pueblo Nuevo Ferry was built before 2008 estimately. So before the ferry was built, there was only a body of water, so people had to go way to Orange Walks and Esteban to reach to the villages Chunosh, Copperbank, Little Belize, and Sarteneja. And it was really time consuming plus really expensive. Well, Pueblo Nuevo doesn't have a historical event but did have a local event. Pueblo Nuevo Ferry is currently working right now and helps people get to these nearby villages without it being time consuming or expensive. Well, actually it is still a little time consuming because people have to paddle the ferry to be able to reach to the other side of the road. Okay, so here's a picture of how the ferry would look like if it was not built. Have a keen look about it. Okay, and now here's how it looks like presently. People and the government of Belize realized that it was too expensive for the Corozaleños to travel way to Orange Walk, so they came up with this idea of building a ferry. Okay, so for my primary source, I interviewed Mr. Mario Avila, and here I'll be leaving you with the interview we did. Okay, good morning, Mr. Mario Avila. Today I'll be conducting a short interview, and you don't have to worry about anything. This is kept confidentially and everything is for educational purposes. So my first question is, who came up with the plan of building this ferry?
Morning, Mr. Mena. I believe that the idea to build this ferry came up first from the previous area representative for Corozal Southeast, Mr. Florencio Marin Sr.
Okay, so do you have any idea of when was this ferry built?
I cannot really recall exactly when it was built, but it was built before 2008.
Okay, so why was it built, this ferry? Why was the ferry built?
Well, the distance from Corozal to the different villages in the southeast constituency seems to be very, very far from Corozal. They have to go all around through Orange. So I strongly believe that was the main idea of building this ferry.
Okay, do you think it helps a lot to the local residents?
Oh yes, tremendously. It has helped not only the residents in the area but the whole of Corozal residents on a whole, because it takes shorter time and the distance is far much less, and so the expense in going through all these villages is much less. At the same time, for these villages to access Corozal town, it has become much easier for them because it is shorter now, and the expense for gas is less now.
Okay, Mr. Avila, so this was my questions. Thanks for being in this interview. Like I told you before, everything will be confidential and only for educational purposes.
Okay, thank you.
So for my secondary source, I got information from websites on Google. Here I'll be leaving the websites and the links I used to find information about the Pueblo Nuevo Ferry. Okay, so we have come to the end of this video. Now here I'm gonna leave you with a short video. Okay, so here is our Sugar Pride tug making its majestic passage across our Pueblo Nuevo Ferry, Corozal, along our new river. I wanna give credits to Mr. Fred Sanchez who helped me find information about this, in the library at Corozal.